Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live and we're picking up with some Sorare Pro. We've got some Sorare sets to get stuck into. I've just put the wee tweet out there. We're halfway through Celtic demolishing Kilmarnock. It's been a breath of fresh air. It's been a joy to see. Me and Nick Brydace were live on Celtic here pre-game, going through how everything might and could pan out for us, and everything's going to the best case scenario script so far. Good to see you all here if you're joining us over on Quinny 3001 live and loud. We've been doing a good bit of this throughout the SPFL so far. We were on live yesterday. We watched the masterclass of King Ball of Stephen Presley taking apart Aberdeen. And today we've got Hearts versus Dundee United that I'll be watching and breaking down for Scottish Football Daily. And also in the background to that, we've got Motherwell Falkirk. Celtic versus Killie is still going on, and Rangers v Hibs kind of goes on. So I'm going to be live probably for the thick end of like 2 hours or so here, give or take. And yeah, we're going to get stuck into all of it, basically. Celtic are coming out the tunnel for the second half. There looks to be a change. Alistair Johnson off, Colby Donovan on. So there's an interesting one there. I think he's had Donovan selected. He's coming on at half-time. But yeah, good to see you all here. Absolutely buzzing. I do feel a little bit of a sense of urgency right now because I do need to get these teams set for streaking and whatnot. I've been waiting for my next step to come since yesterday with the teams that we're about to get kicking off at 3 o'clock, which is in 27 minutes from now. But classic, we are kicking ass and taking names. The AJ team, he's not going to stay on for his clean sheet bonus, so this has maybe now just been handicapped a wee bit. So let's see how that does. No use of the bench here. So it's all riding on the double forward one with Casper Ho motoring his way towards a hundo, looking and feeling good. Now, the team sheet should be all on Sorare at the moment. These are the little teams that I'd kind of fleshed together, but let's have a wee, can we look at the matches tab? I'm going to have a look at the lineups on this screen to see how they're looking. And yeah, we're underway with Celtic again. Good to see you all here. I've not got all my screens because I need to watch on this screen because I'll need to put the Hearts game on the big TV. So I'm kind of down a screen for watching the Celtic on the computer. And yeah, so far so good. Game's kicked off and we've knocked the ball from back to front. We kind of chat with McGregor and Maloney coming out the tunnel about positions and whatnot. So let's look at Falkirk and Motherwell. So for Motherwell, Moorman, Knight, LaBelle starts this one, no Girdwood, right? So that was maybe in the offing a little bit. Ibrahim Saeed starts, and look at that. Booth is in over Lowry. Lowry wildly expected to start this one, but doesn't. Otherwise, Masmanisi coming in was somewhat expected. Priestman and Fadinger ever present in the engine room. As Falkirk are kind of breaking down the left side here. Celtic doing all right to shut it down. Duran's looked a bit better in this game. We've seen him actually run, like really open his legs up a few times to good effect. And oh, Trusty falls, Vickers cleans. Maybe a wee last man tackle there for Vickers. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. From a Falkirk point of view, quite an unrecognisable team. Parkinson will be the centre forward, but Doherty and Gardner starting this. Krause starting this one. And new signing Barbrook starting this one. Falkirk will look totally different. No Tanser, so McCann comes in at left back. Nielsen in for Melnix as well, the centre half. So very different Falkirk I would expect today. Oh, giveaway from the Killie goalkeeper, and the Gren makes it 4-0. 96.5 minutes, trying to play out from the back, and the Gren was just in the right place to steal the ball off him and just burst the net with it. Love to see it. 4-0 to the Hoops. And 4-0 was my optimistic goal line today, so we're definitely going to get into the realm of the crazy. I think today we are cooking with gas. Let's just see the replay. Oh no, I thought it came from like a goal kick, but no, they've retreated back to the keeper. And oh, I tried to play Tishbola, and the Gren just read it. Keeper's played blind. He's focused on technique more than watching out for the free pass. Rookie error, and the Gren's in there. Mild shout from a Sorare perspective, by the way, to maybe buy the Killie backup keeper, because it's kind of hard to imagine playing Stryjek next week. Who is it? Is it Ferry? So watch out for that. The other game we've got about to kick off is Hearts Dundee United. Now, I've got a Dundee United stack. I don't have a Hearts stack, so different kind of POV for me coming into this one. Calvin Miller. Now, surely this is a bit of a back three rather than a back four. Calvin Miller cannot be playing left back here. They get McPake into the team. Maybe this is to be mega gung-ho from a Hearts point of view. Spittle, Renaud. Celtic are breaking away again, by the way. Ho has got the... Oh, by the way, Celtic are absolutely cooking. Can you really take your eyes off this right now? Duran cuts in on his left foot. Nice shot off the crossbar. Oh, Duran's looking all right. He's looking all right. Kurjota, Braga, McPake in support of Bassi. Again, a lot of people had Gwendou's starting this one. Benny gets his start. Lachlan, Rose, Randall. I think Benny's going to have a good game here. Savelge, Tate, and a guy. Same backline. Yeah, Ferry's still there. Same backline, the same midfield that played last week for them. So I'm looking to hit a score of 360 points between all these games that we've got going on now. I don't have a Celtic stack. I did play a Kelly team into leaderboard just for the just in cases of it all. But yeah, I'm not really hold my breath on that. And I think I played a lot of my Falkirk guys, but I might have a Scott Bain loose. No, maybe I don't. That could have come back into it. So let's build the Motherwell team. It's definitely going to be Poulsen and goals. I could play Knight Labelle and go double defence still. But I did think this game was going to be a double midfield effort. And I don't know, Priestman and Fadinger is the option, or do I go double forward? Which I don't have the option for. Yeah, I'm going double midfield. I'm going Priestman and Fadinger, which I don't mind actually. Priestman's quite underrated, I think. So yeah, I'm going double mid with Motherwell, which I think is probably quite good for the 360 points that I need. Fadinger, Priestman, Moorman are going to clock up a lot of AA. I'm hoping that Saeed gets a DA. Poulsen, again, we hope for the clean sheet, but in SPFL, it's hardly a given. Looks like Neil McCann's getting it tight off the fans, by the way. I'm going to pause this and put it on screen, right? But you just, it knows I put it on screen and it killed it. I was going to try and show you, but it was just getting it tight off of a fan. Now TV might just block me now, by the way. But yeah, it wouldn't even let me. It knew I put it on screen there. Do you know? That's funny. And it just blocked it right away. But yeah, Neil McCann getting it tight off the fans. I'm sure you'll see it in the highlight package. I'm sure it'll make it. We're down the left, by the way. Yang fighting quite well. Doesn't quite turn his man and wins us a wee cheeky throw in. But yeah, 360 points, Captain Fadinger. I would maybe be tempted by Captain Moorman. Moorman's AA has been pretty incredible domestically. In the last game, certainly. But no, I think I'll stick with Fadinger because I think the AA is really good for him, and the DA capability on pens and stuff just makes him the kind of the Wanazek of the equation, doesn't he? From a Dundee United perspective, it's maybe a bit of a long shot against Hearts, but I really like the look of that team. I've only got one choice for defence and midfield, and really the whole team, I think. I don't really have much Dundee United depth. Yeah, Mergum and Mitsoko, not really good usable depth, are they? But Rose and Randall, quite usable. And now that we know Randall's playing, like he was on set pieces and stuff, so making him captain is kind of the move. Walton, I hope for a good game on. Oh, we flick on from Kelly there, by the way. Wee bit of rush of blood to the head. Now, once I've got these teams set, I can maybe focus on Celtic a wee bit more, and we'll watch the end of this game coming in. I don't think he was injured, to be honest with you. The quality outside this. Do you know, I think the league's been pretty good, you know, to be honest with you. It's maybe coming from a low starting point, but I've quite enjoyed all the matches I've watched in their own way. Like, oh, here we go. Ho at the back post, chest it down, goes for the volley, and there's about 3 guys to get through. It's blocks and goes out for a corner. Celtic's shooting in front of the away support for second half always leads to some memorable moments. And Yang, by the way, in this game has been more of a midfielder than anything else. Heard it here first. Let's kind of relook at the matches. Let's see. Let's actually, I think it's better if we look at it from the arena point of view. So let's see. Yeah, I've got a Bain there. Where did I play my other Bain? Oh yeah, I threw him away in this team. Well, at least Donovan's on now. Celtic at the corner. Yeah, that was all screwed anyway. But yeah, flying high. Yeah, this screen's the best for getting them all on page. Don't need to worry about Donovan. We'll just maybe keep checking in on him. But good to see he's all here. I've got $20 of market credits to give away to you guys that hang out with us today. So support the content, get into the live chat, hit a like and a retweet and all that good stuff. Tierney's on a wee corner for us here. Tierney cooking to an 85. I wonder if he's got a BCM because he's had a few shots that I wouldn't give them as BCMs, but if they were given, like, you know, wouldn't be a big shock. Yeah, he's at 2 good positions, man. 85 with 2 BCMs from left back. Celtic on the break here. Tierney's in the right wing position, having taken the corner. Cuts in on his left foot and gets a really good shot away. Tierney is a man for the ages. I think Barbrook is going to do really well. I'm not going to do the whole tactical layout like I did yesterday because I'm watching Celtic, but Barbrook is like a 6'2" defensive mid, and Falkirk, I expect to see him drop into the back two, make a back three, the way they want their full backs to play. I think Falkirk will look totally different to last week. I'm looking forward to watching Dundee United Hearts, which is what I'll be watching for the most part while I'm with you today. I'll catch the end of Celtic. We'll catch the beginning of Rangers as well. I won't be here for the full Rangers game. As I've got two teams to streak that we'll be watching. Jamie McCart is playing. We had the teams on screen earlier. Maybe don't mind it, by the way, if I can get it to... If the teams are already loaded, I don't need to go and set them up. Yes, it is. So, Doherty, I think, is a winger more than anything, but Parkinson, I think, will be up front. Gardner and Doherty might be this might be quite a tight front three. Yeats is quite box to box, but this Barbrook is going to be back three material. I think Krause is a bit of a creative guy as well. I'd expect him to be off the leash a bit more. Strain was a huge thing for them last weekend. McCann's been good for them as well. So I think this will give them a totally different, they're a totally different team this week, Falkirk. Will they do well against Motherwell though? That's the question, because Masmanise, Ibrahim Said, they run those rotations well. They know the system. They know the shape. Voigt's been good. Maybe he needs Masmanise to play with, so we can get a good performance out of Voigt. Celtic get a good big diag here, by the way. Yang down the left, cuts inside. He's going to shoot. He does. Oh, well hit, just wide. Cutting in on his right foot there. I'd love to see it. Booth was really good off the bench. I think Priestman's very underrated. Fadinger's becoming well regarded, I think, in the division now after not a quiet year last year, but he certainly wasn't the man compared to like Elliot Watt and a few others. Sparrow's been cool. Longello's a big threat. Moorman's been a boss. And Knight LaBelle, it's a big game for him to fill into those Girdwood Reich-sized shoes. So this will be a really interesting game, how it shakes out. Falkirk v Motherwell. And very well contested possession here, Celtic and Kelly. Kelly coming down the right-hand side with two guys. I think this is Kilty and John Jules. They managed to buy a bit of space. Edge of the box. They get it to the back post. Shot on target, goal. Well worked finish. Is that Schroning Larson? Yeah, it is. Clean sheet bust. And yeah, they hold up well on the right side. And fair play to them. It's 4-0 down. They've still got this in them. Where does it kind of fall down for Celtic? But the defending isn't great, but Kelly commit a lot of bodies forward, and to the whole extent where the left back's coming in at the back post there. Kobe Donovan maybe sells himself short, diving in front of the ball like that, but well worked Kelly goal. Celtic need to be stronger. Disappointing the clean sheet's gone. Neil McCann will feel he's got a reaction at half time there. Let's look at Hearts and Dundee United. Celtic need to go and kick on another couple of goals there. It's a wee slap in the face. I just can't imagine for the life of me that Calvin Miller is going to be left back. I think we know what Dundee United's front line are going to do. They're going to cheat. They're going to be high. And this is what I'm excited to see today. They're going to be really high and wide and really ask big questions of Hearts. But Hearts is a front four. They did that to some effect last week against Hibs were playing, Hearts were playing Aberdeen. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see the rotations between these guys, how they all go. McPake's got a good reputation for a winger. This Rollins was not impressive last week, so McPake could be a really good shout for a standout score. S-Link was good, left the game injured last week, starts this one. Forbes was brilliant. SO5 score didn't really show it. And Ferry's still in the team. Got to think they're going to be quite left-leaning again, Dundee United. Aggie, whatever, Tate and Savelge, good workhorses. Yeah, this will be a tight game, I think. Big games for the goalkeepers. I think Motherwell Falkirk's got more goals in it, but I think Dundee United Hearts will maybe be the better football match. Or no, actually, I think they'll both be good matches, really, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind trying to watch both, but we're not in the studio anymore. We don't have the multi-screen facilities. Maybe one day we'll get back there. And if you hit the subscribe button. If you do create a Sorare account, click on the link. It's in the description, of course. It's always got the best sign-up bonuses available. You support me and all the content here, as well as get yourself all the best, market credits to get our stuff for half price and whatever. So keep it going. We'll put the Celtic scores back up on screen for you now. I'm just kind of cooking the clean sheet removal. I don't think it's kicked onto this yet, has it? I must have Tierney's still on an 85. Wow. Bring the studio back, indeed. He can pass, he can score, having the time of his life. James McPake, watch him play on a Saturday. I'm sure there's a good song rhythm to get that to you, and I'm sorry I made a mess of it. We're approaching the 60th minute. Celtic in a kind of comfortable kind of set up here. And Kelly have got 4 bodies in and around McGregor. Sean and Larson really high. Really, really high. And then Kelty brings down Engels. This ref, by the way, is the worst ref in the league. Firmly. Did you see the thing that he gave for a free kick off the ball on Engels? Easily the worst ref in the league by a long distance. I thought the first half was brilliant. And again, when we were live with McBride, we're talking about Engels having a big game here. Engels has had a great game so far. He's just peeling into some space now, joining the front line as an attacking midfielder. Oh, lovely wee back heel flick. Duran gets on the end of it. He shoots straight at the keeper. Got to do better with that, Duran. That would have been a highlight reel and a half. Big kick from the keeper. Kelty misjudges it. Second time, but gets away from Trusty. Tierney's forced to bring him down. That's been a good weekend for it. Looks as though Dragicevic starting at right back for Rangers. Oh, is the Rangers team out? I'll maybe give it another 10 minutes. We'll wait for the software to get the teams through, and we'll just look at how it all sets up. I can't be gassed trying to look at the team sheets and build it. That'll come through shortly. We'll go and look at it. Plenty of time before the Rangers game still. But yeah, Kelly have got a wee pep in their step. You know, they're starting to play with a bit of bravery. Heard Neil McCann pulling out, oh, bad pass from Stanger. McGregor's intercepted it. He's gave it to Negren. Celtic on the counter-attack. Negren through to Ho. He's got 1v2. He pegs a guy, lays it on for McGregor. He's not quite got there before Brandon, the right back. Is that a corner? It must be. Decent run, by the way. Well done, McGregor. Oh, it is a goal kick. Dragicevic at right back. And it's weird how right back is like a mad problem for Rangers. Hit the like button, lads, as well. Let me check that page. I've not been able to look at it yet. So bunchies here. Love to see you all here. Love to see you. We've got $20 of market credits to give away. We need to smash the likes, but we absolutely need to cook the likes up, guys. Get it going. Get it going. Let me know what you've got going on. Streaks or leaderboards or what you've got going on. I've not quite got myself into a Celtic stack yet for in-season. I've got all my kind of throwaway stuff. Hopefully Voight. Yeah. Oh, the clean sheets wrecked this team, hasn't it? Yeah, I forgot why I was kind of like harping for a Carter Vickers decisive. I remember why now. He's captain for that limited team. Wee bit of handbags going on here. Engels has been filled a few times, by the way. Ref has lost control. Ref's a dick, by the way. He's really giving Engels a mad talking to. Engels is like, mate, don't talk to me. You're a mad dweeb. You're never going to be in the Prem. Honestly, after this game, this ref can't be in the division again. He's been terrible. I've not even seen this incident, but he's handling it really poorly. Kelty should have been booked by now. I don't know what just happened there, but he got fouled a minute ago as well. Engels by Kelty, and it was a bad one. Like an actual foul. Not that it was a bad tackle or anything dangerous or whatnot. We're going to get a replay. We're just getting a close-up on Engels. Seb the Reb's getting ready to come on. Johnny Kenny's featured in the background. I don't think he's in the squad, but he's in the travel party. At least anyway. No, we're not getting a replay, but Trusty walks the ball over the halfway line. Wee bit of pressure comes his way. Between Engels and McGregor, they kind of send Kelly on a wee wild goose chase round to Vickers and Donovan. Ref is shocking. Pegged. I know pegged. Yeah, pegged's good. Yeah, it's definitely not a word. It's a yeah. I'm pretty sure back in the day, pegged was a bit of chat for nutmegging. It's probably why it slipped out for me there. But yeah, megged, whatever. Come on, wearing a bra. Yeah, I seen him with the old sports vest on tonight. He's got the long sleeves on for the Adidas. Duran's coming off, and he has to go off the quickest way possible to keep the flow of the game going. So Camilo Duran, his score is in the book. No more SO5ing for him. Can't believe Tierney's still got an 85 without the clean sheet hitting him, or the goal concession hitting him. I need Forrest off the bench for that wee team to do something decent. And Kelly are playing out from the back. Casey's missed it yesterday. We absolutely killed it with Dundee. They hit their score for us, a big 338. We only needed 320. Didn't play Ethan Hamilton, captain Simon Murray. There's maybe a few more points left on the board we could have got here. But yeah, we're on to streak 2 now, thanks to these guys. And hopefully for 360. I think Motherwell's probably the safe bet for it, but I think Dundee United could be good for it. And that game's going to be kicking off in 7 minutes. Let me get their screen fired up. Kelly are attacking here, by the way. Greg Kilty and the right back. We've got a bit of space out there. It's not uncontested. There's a bunch of Celtic players. They've had to swing it across. They just about keep it alive. Do they earn a throw-in? They do, but I think Celtic think that was a Celtic throw-in more than anything. My screen's been in rest mode. It's been a nightmare. So, Rob, I actually need community members. So if you're a community member, I need to get the chat on. But I need MFL players rapid for the community team. Rapid. So if you get MFL players for the community team, drop their names in. I'll send contracts now. I've got 5 players from my own agency I can put in to make sure we register. I think the minimum we need is like 10 or 12 or something. So we need to get every player registered we possibly can. ASAP. Registration is nigh. Yeah, we've got 6 hours. Celtic playing out from the back here, inviting Kelly onto us a little bit, and then playing along at the angles, and he's just not holding it out well. Yang's on the right now with Taneki on the left. And Kelly are starting to play a wee bit better. Kilty is all over the place in the sense of he's got freedom to be everywhere on the pitch. He's got a big engine on him. Celtic go from back to front into Big Ho. Big John Lee Yafiko smashing into people, but it doesn't really get him anywhere. Celtic break down the left here. Seb the Reb, he's got one-on-one here with the right back. Tries to poke it into a space here for Engels, and it's all right. It's not good enough, but... Oh, yeah, okay. Just for info, can you explain why you chose to... So, I don't think there's a... yeah, it's a good point, Mike. I don't really think there's a hybrid team here that I would make. Like, yeah, I don't think there's a hybrid team here. I just don't think they've got the candidates. I think the only thing I would maybe say is I would maybe take Forbes and go double defence into the Motherwell with Moorman. Because if Dundee United don't score well, like score many goals, I think Forbes could still score okay. But ultimately, like, the 2 Motherwell mids are the best ones. So would I put Priestman in the Dundee United stack and then bring an alternate Motherwell player in? That's maybe a consideration, because I think Priestman could outscore Dylan Tate quite comfortably. That's an interesting thought, but I don't think... If I had Masmanisi, maybe I could see myself walking into that. A wee bit of contested possession here. Celtic kind of fouled. This ref lets it go. Ref is absolutely shocking, by the way. He's been called out a few times before, not just by me, on social media for just being involved in... Like, he gave something the other day. Like, I can't remember what it was, but last week... He went to the monitor for VAR, and it was a terrible decision that he gave. Absolutely terrible. And he's been involved. Nothing too bad in this, really, to be honest with you, but bad enough, you know, where you notice him. Yeah, I think I didn't really consider it too much, Mike, until you brought it up. So I'm glad you did, mate. So thanks for that. But I kind of pre-considered it coming into the game week, and I just thought, like, see if I had like Falkirk. I don't think there's any Falkirk to bring to the equation here. Maybe I do have actually maybe Falkirk is a bit of a thing because I do maybe have Kraus. I've got Yeats. Where's Kraus? Yeah, I think Kraus could be all right, by the way. But he's unknown, you know. Do I have another? See, I've used all those Banes, haven't I? But do I have another team I could make? No, I don't. I've not got any other goalies lying around. But what do I have for defence? So I do have Knight LaBelle. I do have Yeats and Kraus. It's kind of a wee bit against each other, isn't it? Yeats and Kraus. Where the hell is he? Oh, I'm at forwards now, of course. Ignore me. I don't think... Yeah, Gardner's playing, isn't he? Why does it say he's on the bench? Am I tripping? Yeah, Gardner's playing. According to this, anyway. Matches. Celtic defending a long throw here. Second balls are still on for Kelly. Oh, well defended at the back post. Ben the Gren launching a counter attack here. He's got Seb. Go on, Seb. You've got to do something here, pal. Great ball from the Gren right into his path. He slows it down. He's taking his kill him. Kill him. Yes. Inside. You bought yourself space and gave it back to him. He crosses it in all right. Ho gets a header on it. Off the post. Yang bicycle kick. And is that a corner? It should be a corner. Ross. Has there been a last minute change to that? Because he is set to leave Hearts. Club has accepted an offer for the winger. 2 million offer accepted. He's away to Turkey. Catch that later. A late change. Suffers an injury in the warm-up. Yeah, Ethan Ross is in. Yes, I don't have Gardner then. Yes, I could have had another little half thing, but I had no goalkeeper for it, I guess. Ross is in. We're about to get kick-off here. Dundee United against Hearts. The main thing I'm kind of watching for breakdown coverage. Of course, we've got Celtic, as always. We've got a wee bit of that finishing up. So a wee bit of dual live watching. Is that Matherin not even on the bench? Two guys are coming off the bench to now. No, Matherin's not even really there. It's a bummer. I think Larson's going to be coming off the left back. Good to see it. I'd like to see a wee bit more here. No clean sheet's a killer. Coutinho on the bench. Danny Leva can save the day. Wee Tierney decisive would be lovely jubbly. Yang and the Gren are coming off for Forrest and McKeown. Games are underway. I kind of need to focus on the footy, but I'll also we'll be chatting. But I need to get the live stream in front of me, sort of as well. Do we have a pop out chat? Pop out chat. There we go. Pop out chat. Bang. Love it. Maffrin played on Thursday with the 20s. Good catch there, Ian. Rangers rejected 25 million for Chimiti. Is everything that's wrong with football? Yeah, it says a club record is what they rejected. And again, the way that came from the Rangers Review, which is like the Herald. It's like the kind of fan review. It's a kind of fan media dress-up thing from the paper on the Rangers side. So that's like fed from club to mainstream media. Is how I read that report. So I don't say it's invalid down to that. By the way, this isn't really a kit clash, but Dundee United's grey away kit and Hearts' is maroon. It's not really a kit clash, but it's not. It doesn't look good on the TV. Why are they not wearing orange? You know? Calvin Miller does look like left back, by the way, which is crazy. We're 1 minute into the game. Aberdeen are playing out from their, Hearts are playing out from their 6-yard line. From a goal kick. They go long. Bassi knocks it down for, was that Spittle? Offside. Oh, Celtic have scored. Looks like McKibben. I missed it. Let's see who got the assist. Anyone that's still in my teams? Look, McKibben off the bench for a goal. Just a corner swung in. Tierney's going to get the assist for that. Tierney kind of scoops it into the air a wee bit. He might get the assist for that, by the way, Tierney. And then McKibben just meets a kind of, free ball, just kind of hits it towards goal, goes in. Nice hit. Some Turkish guy reported the fee. Yeah, I don't doubt it, but it'll be all in of add-ons and everything, you see the Mo Salah deal that he's getting €5,000 of toilet paper a month and stuff like that, and everyone in his family's getting a car, and it'll be all in everything that they're offering. Probably will be the way they're structuring it because they want to make it seem. That's the thing about I've realised about Turkey. They want to make it seem, and in a lot of cases, it's for good reason. That they're throwing their weight about and they're spending big money and they're doing everything they can to bring the best players to the league and to the clubs. So I don't doubt the sincerity of the reporting, but just kind of know who's, a wee bit of creative freedom's maybe something they're after. Hearts again, incessant on playing out from the back here in the first 3 minutes from goal kicks, and Dundee United are up for that. Hearts transition here. Braga through the middle has been quite dangerous so far. Celtic go 5-1 up. Oh, Hearts have scored. Yeah. Wow. Jesus, guys, this is I struggle with keeping on two screens. Hearts 1-0 up. Bassi with the goal. We'll see a wee replay of it in a second. How did that even before the ball went out? Something happened. They were saying it was offside for Bassi when they went long. Did they maybe take it quick? Even the dugouts looking back at the replays, they're like, what happened there? So yeah, Braga's peeled wide. He plays inside to 12. 12 rock. Wow! Renaud, what a hit! Out of nowhere, by the way, about 10 yards outside the box, but from the first camera angle, it looks like a long way out, and what a hit. Whistles into the top corner. Tom Renaud, Braga assist. Celtic on the break here. Tuneki driving through the pitch. Cuts it into Ho, shoots front post. They're claiming for a corner. Ref's not going to give it, but Dundee United kick off. And they're taking one of these funny kickoffs where everyone's on the halfway line and they play it back to the quarterback to then scoop it into the Hearts half. But it was very badly done and it goes out for a throw in. Calvin Miller, the left back, takes it quick. And again, Hearts demanding to go through their 6-yard box here, man. Really inviting Dundee into them. Braga very much a central figure early on. Somebody for Celtic has been wiped at the F out, by the way, McKibben. Ref's only just about now coming over to it. Hearts break down the left though here, number 15. It's got Calvin Miller up in support, yeah, so it's really flying forward, isn't he? Comes back into 12, and he tries to play it was a nice kind of pass, but it was not on. It was a bad pass selection. Goes out for a throw in. Look, McKevin now needs to leave the pitch, I think, because he's had some attention seen to him for 1 minute. So McKevin's off for a minute. Again, I don't like these stupid rules to stop time wasting. Just how about you just punish time wasting? Yeah, goal of the week's a great. Yeah, probably. Don't think there's been better than that happened so far. Sting's kind of out the Celtic game right now, 78 minutes, and Celtic firmly in their own half, just like letting Kelly have the ball. And Dundee moved back to front really quick here. Lachlan, Rose, and Benny linking up well. Benny has got Altena and Renaud facing them up. He squeezes the ball through them, but to Savelj, who just laces one up to take the ping. It's going to be deflected there for a corner, but Big Royce keeps it in. I was tempted to buy a Savelj before today because I thought he was actually better than Macaulay Tate, and I thought, or not Macaulay Tate, Dylan Tate. And I thought, why did I not have the guy I think is better? He's like a £5 at limited. I'm like, I'm not paying a £5 for Savelj. So let's see how that works out for me today. Hearts playing some nice stuff. Again, don't really feel like they've got a guy up front. They're breaking down the right here with, I guess this will be Carjota. Cuts in on his left foot. Plays to number 10, edge of the box, which is Braga, isn't it? Takes a wee shot away, gets deflected. I think it goes out for a corner. Maybe a throw in the way it's skewed. Might not have actually been out behind the goal. But Hearts have got like a good attack like department without feeling like they've got anyone up front, which is what I kind of felt last week with the game against Aberdeen. But it feels a wee bit more productive here. 10 minutes to go in the Celtic game, and Celtic are at a walking pace on the ball right now. McKevin's playing on the wing. Maybe he's coming inside now. So is McKevin, yeah, McKevin's playing that in the Gren shift of being kind of loosey-goosey around the pitch, attacking mid. The boy up front, Lachlan Rose, yeah, he does look like a surfer dude. I don't know whether he's cringy or whether he's funny, because on the back of his shirt it says LA Rose, which is obviously just, you know, whatever. Casper Ho's getting subbed off in the 80th minute. Round of applause from everyone at the ground today. The Casper Ho match. Bassie's out on the left here. We step over. And another one gets the cross away. Oh, header on target. Bit of a save. Number 23. Not going to be a clearance off the line, but it might be. But I doubt it. I think that's Rollins. Casper Ho off. Callum Osmond on. Who said Casper wouldn't score? Indeed, Rico Man. Hearts put a good ball into the box here, and it's number 5 that heads it clear. Savelj or Save. Tierney with a big scoop up the pitch here for Celtic. Osmond's running the channel. Osmond's our new, wow, keeper comes out and heads it for a throw-in. Sweeper keeper Stryjek. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to help you, pal, in the analysis after this game, isn't it? Anyway, throw-in happens. Celtic are got the ball back in their defence. Go on, Callum Osmond. You said it, Jordan. See if we can get a wee goal off the bench, make it 6-1. That'd be nice. Is he going to VAR for a penalty here? What's going on? Something's just happened. I think they're going to VAR for a penalty at a corner. Foul on Jamie McCart. Yeah, they are. VAR are looking at it. Hearts are desperate for it. It's a bit rough and tumble at the corner. I don't really see anything untoward, really, to be honest. But Jamie McCart was like begging for it. Clancy standing waiting for the VAR to give him instructions or something. And they're asking him to go and look at the monitor. Let's see the replay. Might be a penalty for Hearts here 10 minutes in. Dundee United could be cooked. What's happening in this game? Langelo's scoring well. Booth's scoring well. Barbrook. Oh, yeah, he's kind of pulled back, I suppose. It's him and Benny, isn't it? They kind of wrestle with each other, and yeah, they're probably going to get up. That's yeah. Do you know what? Seeing this replay, like I can kind of see why it's a VAR situation. Kevin Clancy has been looking at it in real time. Like he's actually, I'm watching VAR, and he's actually watching himself watching the thing. So I don't know if the angle really changes it too much. Kelly have broke away into the Celtic box here, but is that Forrest? Yeah, Forrest is right in amongst it. Penalty concession for Benny. Penalty one for McCart. Yellow card for Benny on top. Calvin Miller to take the penalty. If Calvin Miller gets defender cards, Calvin Miller gets defender cards, the game will break. 1-0 Aberdeen, 11 minutes in, penalty time. Calvin Miller stepping up over this, the left back on the day. Straight down the middle. Cool, calm and collected, 2-0 to Hearts. McKeown's been all over the place in that kind of playmaking role. He's looked all right, McKeown, by the way. Tunecki's been lively, but he's got to beat the guy here. Got to make something come out. He cuts it back for Engels. Good ball to the back post. McKeown doesn't quite get on it, but he keeps it in, funnily enough. And Forrest collects on the right wing here. Forrest and Donovan link up. Forrest comes inside, finds Osmond. Osmond struggling to turn on the ball here. He's got Yafiko right up his Jaxie. Or is this Engels even? It is Engels. I thought he looks a bit bigger, actually. Yeah, Osmond's not wearing those red boots anymore. Osmond's running channels, being a bit of a threat. And I think when Yafiko comes out there for Engels, you need to kind of maximise that a bit better. Again, Taneki goes to the line, but showing out, nothing comes of it. He's not great, Taneki, you know what I mean? But he's improving. At least he's lively. It's a threat. And yeah, so far, nothing happening here. Although the 8 is starting to swirl around a little bit, isn't it? And in this game, yeah, 4 decisives already for Hearts. How many people do you think picked that 4? Engels on the corner for Celtic, 86 minutes, swings it in, nice delivery. Oh, Donovan kind of half met it, but it's kind of a clearance, actually. It goes out. Hearts again, man, playing out from their 6-yard box, really baiting Dundee United into doing something here. Bo Royce slices it up to the left wing. They kind of get the first knock-on from it, by the way, number 15 for Hearts. McPake shuts it down all the way to the keeper. Dundee United keeper plays halfway line. Renaud brings it down. Miller and Braga now down in this little left pocket. And yeah, man, Hearts are kind of playing 2 at the back. They really don't fear that lock on Rose. Hearts have just walked out for a throw-in from the right-back area. I think Jim Goodwin needs to... as much as the wee boy did... All right, I hate saying that, actually. It's so derogatory. But as much as the wee guy did all right against Rangers and whatever earlier, Hearts are not worried about him at all as a front-forward presence. They're playing 2 at the back. As much as Dundee United want to be brave and impose those people on them, or that front line on them, Hearts are not sweating it. Hearts are like calling Dundee United's bluff here. Don't get me wrong, Calvin Miller off the ball is dropping in to left back, but even Dundee United try and force that. I think that's what we're trying to do here. Moved it down to the right side now to attack Hearts' is left, but kind of gets blocked and goes back into the middle. Survey. Oh, nice idea for a ball. Doesn't quite go all the way through. Benny collects, and my stream stutters. He's about to go on the dribble. I've lost my wee group, my wee pop-out chat. I was meant to go to the game, but buses are every 30 minutes. Oh, what game was that? Alex. Yeah, my stream was just buffering. Edinburgh Hearts, got you. That'd have been a decent one to get to so far. 2-0 in 15 minutes. Got the volume down so I don't get in trouble, but I'd imagine the stadium's good. McPake skinned 2 guys running through the middle of the pitch, drops it into Spittle. Spittle plays Braga. Braga really deep and central, fires it out to the right, overlaps, underlaps kind of thing. Braga, a wee give and go from Sethoff, a wee kind of shimmy, puts a cross in, but it's not good enough. Although they're 2-0 down, Dundee United are not like outmatched in this game. And I don't want to quite call it a sucker punch, but a penalty at 2-0, or a penalty to make it 2-0 is a bit harsh. I think, they brought Mitsoko off the bench in one of the League Cup games. And Jim Goodwin's comments were something to the effect of, oh yeah, we can use him against different opponents and whatever. He's got pace, he's got strength. If he needs to be I think that's what we're going to need to do at half-time. Rose for Mitsoko. Calvin Miller, the left back area, tons of space, by the way. Peels it into Josh McPake in front of him, who's in the box. Tricky with the ball at his feet. Twists and turns. Doesn't really go anywhere, but Calvin Miller drops into left back and swings a lovely ball in. I think it's offside, though. And away it goes. Inverness at home. Yeah, it could be good. It could be good for sure. Celtic doesn't have long left, just a minute or two. We're still at 5-1. No clean sheet is really frustrating from a Celtic point of view, but 5 goals scored is pretty good. If we could get a wee cheeky last man tackle for Vickers or something, I wouldn't be against that. Trusty got the defensive decisive of the game. Is there any more to go around, I wonder? Engels with a big ball up the pitch here, by the way, for Forest. 1-on-1, please, wee man! Oh! He's in my rare team. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Unlucky. Good ball for Engels, by the way. Good movement from Jimmy. He's got Osmond in support, but on his left foot. Jimmy maybe should have just cut it back for wee Callum Osmond there. Yeah, Forest, unlucky. What was that way to check again? Yeah, so I don't know if... Yeah, I think it might have just been the way play moved, but Benny looked a wee bit more central compared to Rose there. It kind of broke down. Benny's back out wide, Rose is central once more. Kelly try to play through... Oh, that's what I was going to check. Celtic scores. Try to play through the middle. Vickers blocks it. Oh, Callum Osmond turns his man. Plays it over to Forrest. Forrest twists and turns. Shoots! Oh, Forrest, man. He just wants to score so badly, doesn't he? Vickers, yes, big man. Yes, big man. Please be a last man tackle. Doing really well, Celtic. Giving herself a wee bit of applause on the pitch. Forrest is after something. He smells blood in the water here. He's like, I'm getting my goal. Forrest receives it quite centrally. Plays it forward. Oh, nice. McKeown. Back to Forrest. Oh, for God's sake. It's like we're trying to walk Forrest into a goal here. McKeown should have just finished that. Kelly on the counter-attack with Kilty. They've got 3 attackers on Celtic's back 3, which is the centre-backs with McGregor. Good shot. Sinisalo saves. It's a booking. For Hearts as well. Is that big Bassi? And yeah, man, this is the worst ref in the league. I just want to say that. While it's not been any controversial stuff he's been involved in today, really. Oh, Jesus, man, that's a bad one from Bassi. Absolute cruncher. This guy is a terrible ref. If you have him reffing your games, be worried. Oh, nice interception there, Engels. Maybe that scoops up a wee triple for him or something. Big performance from Engels today. Tierney is the defender, isn't he? Sinisalo 55 is quite usable. That's quite nice to see. Full time at Celtic. Good. 5-1. 6 would have been nicer. Clean sheet would have been even better. And now I can chat to you guys a bit better, so I don't need to have 2 screens on and have my attention split. It's good to see you. Yeah, strikers on a booking. I don't know if that's a pun or a joke you've made there, Alex. Sorry, so I might be a bit slow-witted on that one. Duran on an 82 is cool. I don't really think he had that good a game, but if he's winning dribbles and stuff, McGregor 57, Engels 95. Big scoring Celtic stacks this week. It's that second defender, though. Just remembered as well, I did send a link to Harry in case he wanted to hang out, in case he was around. I just thought I'd double check in case he'd been sitting in the background there. Dundee United have got a corner. It's kind of well defended. From a Hearts point of view. The Hearts look a cut above Dundee United here a bit. It was my kind of worry for them last week, and we did see a bit of it against Rangers with the front line, but the rest of the team felt good enough. But Hearts, I don't know. I think like playing, I did say it in the preview, but playing against Benfica, maybe not quite Sturm Graz, but it's in the same realm, isn't it? But these qualifiers are, they're setting a tempo, they're setting a bar, they're setting a standard for the Hearts squad of the level they're trying to get to. So they should find playing against these other teams interspersed with that. Not easier, but like, they should feel faster, stronger, and better than them in this part. And Jamie McCart taking real liberties playing out from the back here, by the way. Bo Royce and McEntee. It's McEntee, isn't it? Keep it moving. And they go into Bassey down the channel, but he's never going to get by Forbes. Hearts with the four-man kind of press attack here on the back five of Dundee United. By the way, Calvin Miller's been very disciplined at left back off the ball. Even now, Hearts aren't really in possession, and they're not really defending necessarily, but he's doing the job of the left back. Unusual to see. Good to see you all here, by the way. Be sure to smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Goes a long way to supporting the channel. Really means a lot. Benny plays a nice wee cross in. Oh, Rando comes across to get a touch on it. Benny keeps it alive. This is kind of some wonky play, but it's working. Hearts not really out of sorts. Like, yeah, Dundee United are just kind of playing around spaces and guys and stuff. It's pretty aimless from Dundee United here. There's still that kind of endeavour and whatever, but it's definitely not the same sort of, oh wow, up at 7th. Flying high on that team. So I've got some really big smashers to go as well. Look at Marmol on a 62. His debut in Holland. Ueda let us down. But yeah, big Celtic stack. If I had Trusty in here. Oh, if I had Trusty. Maybe that's what I need to do is just cover all my Celtic combos. I need some more hose. Did not play and will be replaced by Jota. That's hilarious. Sorare. Also, oh yeah, of course, the Rangers team's out as well. Let's go and have a wee nosy at that. This should be the teams. Oh wow, so an actual back four of centre-backs. Paslak, Cadden. Wow. Is this like a 4-4-2? Wow. Jesus, man. It's like a 6 at the back. Jesus. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Hibs, I see what you're doing. That's not the teams, is it not? Fair enough. Thought it would be updated on this software by now. See, I can't be gassed. Of course not with Godfrey there. I'll maybe hit refresh on this, see if it works. I would have hoped it would be updated by now. You guys said the teams were out ages ago. Nah, that's not it again. Is it on Sorare? Jim Goodwin's none too happy with his side. Where the fudge are we? Oh, yeah. Now, here we go. So they went with Romans, Fernandez, Dragicevic, Macania. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's going on there, really. Devlin, Raskin, Yokota, Curtis, Chermiti. So yeah, it's going to be like 2 up front. Curtis and Yokota wide. Yeah, I think this might be a kind of, Josh Campbell. Yeah, Kilji's a forward. Megwa. Yeah, this kind of shapes all over the place. Remember my wee wheel spin, of course, mate. Thank you. I'm missing a bit of the action, sorry. I do like doing watch-alongs. We did this before yesterday, and I thought it was good fun. A wee bit more divided attention today. So I need to fix that. Conroe's getting a wee chance there, but not good enough. Dundee United have got a corner. XP. Oh, bloody hell, a guy, honestly, man. Corner goes to him, kind of, and yeah, first touch that trampoline. Nice. Dylan Tate switches it from right to left. Is this Randall? Bursting down the left. Nice dribble. Nice cutback. Lacon Rose keeps it alive. Shot from edge of the box. Handball. Handball. Shout. Don't know if they're going to get it. There's a wee bit of protest, but they're playing to the whistle. Ball still alive. There's a handball shout in there. There's a handball shout in there. Dundee United get their tails up here now. Esselink tries to chip the ball over the back line here for Randall. And McPake's back in the left back area defending. Oh, wee bit of pressure. Plays it into his box and Spittle needs to clear it. I've received an offer from somebody. What are you offering? Well, 1 of 100 Musaba for Danny Saloy. I'm okay. Where's Musaba going? What's the odds? What's the odds of a transfer rumour? Still 0-0 in the other game. I did say this would be a different Falkirk, by the way. Great game today from Celtic, Michael. Totally great game today. Julian Brandt with a goal. Don't you know it? Don't you love it? Oh, horrible challenge there from Tate. Absolutely crumpled the guy there. 29. Who's 29? McPake. So yeah, not much has been going on in this one from the looks of it. Kind of more interested in how this game's going than the Hearts one. Yeah, so Jimmy didn't get me anything. This keeper's getting slaughtered. Maybe we hang on to some cash. Wouldn't that be fantastic? 125 we need to hang on to. This arena's in third. Yeah, didn't have big hopes for it. After we've seen who we were drawn with. Paslak's on the bench. Wow. Yeah, Voigt. I need Voigt to do well in this game. Yeah, if Voigt can do well in this game, we'll get a nice wee essence payout from this. Cash isn't really happening. That's a mad mess of a team, isn't it? And then this is just hilarious. 7th. Love that, man. 5,000 essence. Stay in the top 20. Stay in the top 20, Celtic. You can do it. Rising Rashi, good to see you. Again, Dundee United have, I don't want to say they've come into the game, but for the first 20 minutes, it really felt kind of like one-way traffic, and Dundee United have maybe got a bit of a grapple of this now. As Will Ferry grapples with Braga out on the left flank here. Braga gets the better of him. And yeah, like Dundee United, Hearts just look levels above them, like in terms of individual players and technical and physical ability. If you're a Hearts stacker, this will be good to see, because Dundee United looked well rehearsed, looked well organised last week. SR Dinebar, nah. Pope's agent apparently came out and said that it's never, it's had no contact from Celtic at all. And if anything, he believes Celtic are looking for a backup goalkeeper. So I don't think so, mate. I'd love him. I think he's a great shot. My opinion of Pope, SR Dinebar, Charlie Boy. I like Pope. Great shot stopper. I think he's like a Fraser Foster type goalkeeper for any Celtic fans listening. Maybe don't know Premier League, but really good goalkeeper. Like, just look at all those Champions League appearances for Newcastle. Pope had, I think he maybe had one gaff. Did he give away a penalty or maybe a soft goal he conceded once? But outside of that, I think he had huge superhuman performances in some of those games, particularly away. Was it away PSG or something like that? I don't remember perfectly, but I like him. Glad you're feeling better, Quinn Dog. I really don't know what that was on Friday. I just got a real kind of little period of like nausea. Like, I just didn't feel great. And almost like after about 5 minutes of the show ending, I was sitting with Harry, it just kind of washed off me. It was kind of gone. It was really weird. But thank you very much for asking or saying as much. And I'm feeling great, buddy. Thanks again. Manager basically said he's away, but no Prem teams left for him now, bar maybe Ipswich. Yeah, exactly. I'd take him, by the way, but it feels like we're in with Sinisalo. Oh, Bassi hits a shot from that Tom Renaud range, and it's on target, and it's well hit, bottom corner. Keeper gets a solid hand on it. McPake keeps it alive, goes back to Bassi, goes inside to Renaud. It finds its way to Braga, turns and shoots off the post, hits the back of the keeper's head and all that caper too, before it's eventually skied over the bar by Renaud or Spittle. One of the guys, essentially. Braga looking way better than they did last week so far. McPake adding a real energy into this front line that Hearts didn't have last week. Renaud looks lively too. Bassi's looking all right. All the Jamestown boys linking up here. Yeah, Hearts have really brought a big, I don't quite say their A game, but they've really brought a big level to the game. If they keep at this, they'll get another one before half-time. You can feel it that way. As they give away possession, Lachlan Rose, first touch isn't good enough. And wow, by the way, who's that? Is that wee Renaud? Kind of ends up giving it away. It looks impressive defensively, but he never comes away with the ball, really. And I think Hearts are winning a free kick for that somehow. Okay. Cool. Guys, there's only 15 likes. If I told Harry about this, he would be raging. Don't make Harry angry. Smash the like button, guys. If we had enough likes, Harry might turn up. You never know. He's that type of guy. Yeah, if there's enough like, there's my wee Braga team there. I was wondering where he was. He's in with Trusty. That could be all right, by the way. This wee limited team NFM captain still to play. Fujita did a 49. How did that happen? A few set pieces. Wee bit of defending. We need decisives. Ooh. Good cross from Dundee United, by the way. Big Forbes might have got on that at the back post. Well defended from Hearts. Thanks very much, Jalkin Calvez. We're riding high and classic for that for now. Sadly, no in-season glory for me. We're trying to see if the... Yeah, these teams seem to have updated, but it still doesn't look like the real teams. Yeah, it's not the right team still. Did change them, but for Rangers and Hibs, we'll preview that shortly. Again, Hearts are incessant on playing out from the back here. They're desperate to, they really want to lure Dundee United up the pitch. It's one of those main kind of reasons for playing out from the back, but Hearts really quite insistent on it too. And then Spittle kind of joins that front four to make a 5 as soon as they play over Dundee United. Got a good shape to them. I say it still kind of feels like nobody's up front, which does make it hard for defenders want to mark people. So if you can play off the defense and mix up and then attack them late and stuff. Oh, nice wee drop of the shoulder move here. Is that Altena? Great little opening down the right-hand side, but Dundee United close it out. And if they can move forward, they can. They might get something going here. They're down the left here. Randall into Rose, pops it back to Aguiai, who is terrible. Hearts clear it. They only clear it as far as Tate. Tate keeps possession going. It's out now with Rollins after a few passes in the right wing-back area. Whole right flank to himself. He plays inside to Tate. Tate's hesitant. Oh, he slips it through the channel for Benny. And he goes with one of those Travella-type shots. This goes way over the post. Nice wee moment there for Dundee United, but maybe lacking composure. Casper Ho, need the Baniac to keep me above you in the arena, Quinny. Oh, really? I seen that arena was really competitive, and I thought the best I can get is like third. Not because of your Bane, but I think your outfield is a bit better than mine somehow. Let's go and look at it. So let's see, Tatty Boy. He had the same team as me, but he had Negren. So Yang is not going to outscore Negren. We're both captain Tierney. So he was always going to beat me. And then you, Ian, yeah, if somehow Bane done something, or you went Engels as well. Oh, and Trusty. 10 points between us. Yeah, if Bane gets hammered, my captain Tierney might just about make the difference. And then you never know with this guy, by the way. Spittle on the now. Shanklin's still to run. Coplice is not going to catch us. Or maybe actually Coplice is still in the mix, actually. DNP or Dujon on the bench. Diamandi on the bench. Ronan DNP. Full team of DNPs at the bottom. Wait, who does this? Like, who sets the team of DNPs? Connolly, Scales, Callum Jones, Callum Hendry. Who spends essence on this team? Why does he spend essence on that team? That just seems crazy to me. Harry trades as an IKEA. Good luck, mate. The endless maze of pain and misery and options. DIY and furniture and stuff. It has to be done, mate. It has to be done. Good luck. Happy hunting. And just remember, it's only shopping. Unless he's burning bad league essence. But yeah, it seems silly. Yeah, good point, Charlie boy. Notorious, good to see you. Getting close to half time. Dundee United, I don't really want to say they're back in it, you know, but it was one-way traffic for 20 minutes. They really looked lost at sea. They've kind of established themselves in the match as a competitor, as an opponent. But Hearts are still just a cut above. You know, they're winning 50-50s. They're driving with the ball at will. They're playing it forward at will. And it's here, number 12, stupid wee back heel flick there. Renaud, I think, is buzzing right now. He's pure high on adrenaline. He made some nice tackles earlier. I kind of half mentioned it, but he never actually won the ball. Benny boy. This guy Benny, by the way. This guy Benny's a wee baller in the making. He just done a little Travella. Now, it's maybe a wee bit much when he's losing 2-0. But this guy's got the makings of something. Has he got any cards yet? No cards? Yeah, no cards yet. He's all right. I like the look of him. Yeah, Jalkin Calves feels your pain there. I think I've got like one annual trip to IKEA where it's like you're going to be there all day, and it's like, what about this and what about that? And check the measurements, check the sizes again. And, oh, let's go back to that thing. How much was that again? And what about this one? And oh, what if we get that and that? Keep thinking he's saying me. Yeah, let's. Well, it's the way I say both your names, Benny, isn't it? Benna. I'll say to you, Benny, for this lad. Benny boy. He's looked apart, by the way. He's not really done much of actual importance. Rando's looked a bit better in this game. I did say in the Rangers match, he looked too wee guyish, whereas Elijah just had like that steel in his bones about him. Rando's brought a bit of that today. Dundee United are scared of Hearts. You can kind of feel it, and they're losing 2-0, so they've got to be cautious. But they're just, the fear of Hearts is stopping Dundee United playing a bit here. Oh, nice ball into space. Randall on the spin. Get 3 guys around him. Buys a nice free kick there. Well done, Randall. McEntee gives it away. Ferry standing over it. Right, guys, the lights have went up a good bit. But if we're going to be hitting streaks, we're going to need way more. So still not a goal in the Motherwell game. No, but at least we're ticking over the AA. The AA is ticking over quite nicely here for Motherwell. A captain DA, clean sheet. We could be all right. Ross doing really well. He was good off the bench last week. Barbrook. I bet this guy is eating it. Yeah. 2 tackles. Won 5 duels, lost 4, made an interception. Yeah, Barbrook looks like a good wee AA churner in the making. What about this boy? How's he been looking? 7 passes. Oh, wow. Just not being found in the game, or just ineffective against Motherwell. Barbrook, but yeah, looked like a good get. I see Blake scored for Utrecht. I did not. Keep myself in the shop window. That's good to see. I think if we sign Blake, we probably do sell it to Necky. Necky's all right, but you kind of want that player to impact the match. Celtic looked bloody great today, by the way. Love that for Barbrook. He's honestly, Ben. His profile looks really good. I can see why you think so highly of him. And Falkirk needed that guy that will drop into the back 3. If you've seen them last week, they had a non-existent midfield. It was pretty hopeless. And he's been parachuted straight into the team. So I expected Falkirk to be a lot different when I seen the team sheets come out. But Masmanisi's on a 25. Has he got some BCMs? Just the one? What about any of the other frontline guys? Are they getting any BCMs? No, just Masmanisi. See, if this was 1-0 and Hearts hadn't had that penalty, this would still be quite a contest. Dundee are definitely like, okay, let's get into it. Celtic look brilliant, man. See all that chat, Michael, where we look like the worst coach team in the league, that all those people like to say. That's gone. We looked so good. So good. Oh, big ball forward. Nice. Dundee United win a very advanced throw-in here off of Calvin Miller at left back. Should try and force that a bit more. Not that Calvin Miller is a weakness or anything, but he's not a left back. Burger X. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like 5-0 at half time. The way we were going, we looked great. We were getting shots away. The difference an actual striker makes is incredible. Like all 3 of those Casper Ho goals, you could see every one of them being a Dyson Maeda chance missed. Every one of them. And you'd be like, oh, good on Dyson. At least he got in there. Actual finisher made such a world of difference. Really hotly contested possession down on the touchline here. Wonder what way the ref's going to give it. It gives it as a free kick to Hearts. Yeah, going forward, we look brilliant. Even out of possession. We kept setting traps. Yep. Oh, movement to the back post is lovely. Yeah. And so back post movement, it's definitely a really strong move. Great placement. Oh, Lachlan Rose maybe almost took the ball off the keeper there. Or even out the shadow of McEntee, but Hearts playing with fire, playing out from the back. First kind of little bit of fear Dundee United have really put into them in terms of high octane pressure. But yeah, back post, if you can nail it, like if it's actually like the move to make, it's a sign of a really good predator, like striker. Nice ball in behind the line here, by the way, for Randall. He's got the best of Altena to the touchline. Oh, one touch too many, and before he can cut it back, McEntee wins the ball off him. Hearts clear it. Nice little run there from Randall. Again, just a wee bit. Not really the end product there. Once you've beat the first man, like you really need that delivery to come. Survey keeps it going down the right here. Rollins is basically the right winger. I don't really seen as much of Ferry in this game. A big ball over the top from Tate, and it's going to go out. And Lachlan Rose is telling him he should be playing left. But Celtic was a breath of fresh air. I'm done with the Hearts game. I need to get myself some food and then I'll be recording breakdowns galore. Big week of content coming. Looking forward to it. Across the here, there, and the everywhere. And Dundee United coming out with possession here. Right before halftime, can they get something? Oh, Hearts last gasp defending, but they can't quite get rid of the danger. Dundee United have got like 18 seconds to play forward. Ferry has been, I don't know if it's Hearts, but Ferry's not been Ferry in this. He's not been a playmaker. He's not been really involved in the good stuff. Bassi now on the counter attack to get Braga with him. They've got 5 Dundee United defenders to deal with, but they don't look phased. Braga, almost threads the eye of the needle, but Ferry intercepts, launches a bit of a counter, but then Clancy blows for half time. In terms of athleticism and speed, he has everything. He'd be a far better option than Blake. Ione Santos. Nice. I'll have a wee check-in at him. The first half was relentless pressure. It's probably the most I've enjoyed Celtic in a good while. The same. Actual football was top notch, wasn't it? For the first half. A real breath of fresh air. Renaud with the goal that opens the score is an absolute worldie again, by the way. Just seen that on the replays one more time. An absolute ripper, man. So outside of the ripper and the penalty, has been a rather even match in a sense, but Hearts the better team, clearly. Sparrow top performer so far for Motherwell. Dylan Tate say he's not looking too shabby, is it? A few tackles. He's got a wee double-double already. Interceptions, nice. Now, we Tate's all right. Lachlan Rose, is he? No, he's not got BCM. I was going to say, when did that happen? He's not winning any of his duels and such. Kelly looked decent going forward as well, but looked super poor at the back. Yeah, they stuck with the tactics I said I would, if you're Celtic, you'd hope they do, and they really stretched themselves across and up the pitch, which, yeah, just really opens them up to us, especially. But yeah, rare leaderboard, little budget effort. Not doing too bad. If we can hang on to cash, that'll be fun. This is dead, basically, isn't it? Yeah, I need Voight. Slipping at 10th, you hate to see it. Imagine we got a clean sheet today, by the way. Celtic stacks would be untouchable. Magic. I might take a wee pause for the cause, guys, while we're at half time. Yeah, I'm going to take a wee pause for the cause, guys. Next league game for Celtic is 20 days away. Yes, we've postponed the game because of Lask, haven't we? Oh. It's been a nice wee fun Sunday of football. Yeah, give me a moment, guys. I'm going to take a wee half-time break myself. 2 seconds. And we're back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let us know how you're getting on with streaks and stuff. I think 2 million for kids to read this is great business for Hearts. His end product is atrocious. Yeah, it's great business. Good for the coffers for them, isn't it? That's kind of what everyone's expecting from Hearts, isn't it? Is to start that whole turning over money, turning over players, snowballing, compounding, growing, enhancing each and every time. I like the signings they've made so far. I think Calvin Miller's a better left winger. Undoubtedly. But yeah, so game week, what are we looking at then? 5? There's no Scotland, isn't there, not? Yeah. Not until game week 7. Jimmy's, man. Engels was on it today, big time. You need 12 points from Emi Fernandez. Like, you need 47, or do you just need 12? Good luck to you. Good luck to you, indeed. I need Motherwell to turn up. I need Motherwell to turn up a wee bit. And I wonder, do we... No, it's still... I think it's still giving me the wrong teams. No, I think we've got it now. Kickoff's about to happen, but this is the teams, isn't it? So yeah, expecting to see... This guy Cleachy's a forward, isn't he? Expecting that to be the back three. Wing back. I think Megwa plays wing back too, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm expecting it to look like this. I should have kept that flipping Suto now, didn't I? I threw him away. So I think it's going to be like this. Personally. I think it's going to look like that. Raskin's going to be free to roam around. They'll have a front four. Try and get in behind this Hibs midfield, which with Raskin they're going to need, because it's not going to be... Devlin doesn't mind jumping up and stuff like that, so maybe you see Devlin winning the ball a bit higher. Maybe they're going to be like, yeah, win the ball high on the pitch and then play the front four. Romans for extra width. Probably Campbell in 10. Yeah, like that a wee bit. Could see it. Still don't trust Sorare. Know how to deal with games already rescheduled. Yeah. Well, just got to cross our fingers. Just open the game week. You know, there shouldn't be anything. It's just streaks, isn't it? Well, MLS was open with one game, so there really shouldn't be any issue, really, in theory. Technically. So yeah, after we're done with this, I'll have a breakdown of Dundee Aberdeen from yesterday to do Celtic St Johnstone, Celtic Kelly, which will be on Celts, and then we'll have a breakdown of Hearts Dundee United. Two of those things will be for Scottish Football Daily. And I won't be watching the Rangers game intently. Yeah, I'll probably start recording. I'll get some food and then I'm not going to watch Rangers. We'll catch highlights. But yeah, what am I going to do? What am I going to do for the next 2 weeks? What am I going to do? Get no in seasons or just be classics? Prem to Portugal, all the La Liga. La 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 Liga. La 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 Liga. Da 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 do di di. La 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 Liga. Sorry guys. Maybe La Liga next week. Do we need an excuse to buy my Liga cards? I don't know. Forza Il Diavolo. Good to see you. Diavolo. Pro or Arena better to start with? Ooh. Depends on the stack you've got, the team, the players you have. I would say Arena, just to give you an easy answer. But Pro might be better, because if you've got a bit of a budget team that can't score too well, then you'll get good wins in Pro, which will help you. Celtic against Lask should be covered. I really see no reason for it. It's Celtic versus Lask, two covered teams anyway. Really shouldn't be any issue. Not impossible, but I don't think there'll be any problem, Mike. I think I'll be covered. So yeah, we better la 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 Liga. La 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 Liga, Liga, Ligi. Let me look at rares. What do they? Yeah, there's not really as cheap as maybe in Scotland for the odd rare here and there, are they? Yeah, I think a rare team's still gonna. If you've got a classic keeper, you're probably Yeah, still talking about 100 quid just for a rare 5, aren't you? Ronaldo Rajo's just transferred. I'm sure he has anyway. Wow, John Garcia 235 at limited. What did goalkeepers go for? I heard Nep saying they were all pretty crazy. Is it just the big ones are mental? Or Valles at 60, Leo Roman 33, Bataya 40, Dimitrescu 20. I think the Valencia keeper position again is a bit sus. My stream keeps buffering. I'm not sure if the second half's actually bloody started or not. Luis Junior's not going to play. Yeah, Villarreal's probably going to be a nightmare with Galassi being there. I thought Galassi would be nailed, but they've got Luis Junior and Tennis. Jesus, man, screw that. Sorry, of course he's up there. Yeah, so La Liga's kind of funny. Joffrey Torrents. This guy looks good. Cala. Who the hell were you playing for? Castellon. He was doing all right there, wasn't he? Hearts coming out for the second half. Here we go. Tennis went to Mallorca on loan. Good to know. West Ham. Oh, yeah. I think you want to play leaderboards. But if you've got enough West Ham, I would get another goalkeeper. And then whatever you don't play on Arena, play some guys in Pro when the team sheet comes out. So I would kind of move yourself to doing both once you can get yourself a second goalkeeper. Classic or in season. Classic. It was also a lot cheaper. Yeah, I'm not sure. Prices don't look terrible, but I'm not looking at these and going, oh, wow, yeah, 16 quid for Antonio Blanco. Like, there's a wee bit of this. He could play well this year, but he's all right, isn't he? I like him. Just don't think he's that. I don't think he's 15 quid unlimited. In La Liga only. It's not even as if it's like Champ or something. Shumland, I forgot about him. He could be boss. Anyway, game's back on. So we get a wee bit of movement. Yeah, man. Motherwell are getting me my AA. Getting me my AA. I see the captain decisive clean sheet. I think we're in. Wonder if there's been any subs at half time in this game we're watching. No. Oh, McCartan a 94 now, thanks to that penalty win. Did he get credited with all that defensive stuff? 3 tackles, 1. 1-5 duels, lost 3. Yeah, he has. He did not all of that's. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, okay, he's playing well, but a bit generous on the reporting, let's say. I want to buy a Toulouse stack, but they haven't signed anyone. It might. By the way, did they sign anyone for Motherwell? I think a lot of their business had been done before they brought him in. Oh, sorry, is it? Oh, of course. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thanks, Ian. Hadn't changed my screen. My bad. Big switched here from 29 for Hearts. Well played. Brought down by this McPake. 15. Oh, good ball into the box there for Hearts, but Dundee United just about handle it. And Wee Rose flicks it on for Benny. They've got Sapsford on the pitch now. Yeah, there must have been a sub. Big Sapsford holds it up. Lachlan Rose meets it. It's a pathetic shot. Is it Randall it's off? No, I still see Randall. Aggie, the worst player in the team. They've went 4-4-2. They need to go for the game. They're 2-0 down. Good on them. Benny's been taken out. But yeah, Aggie off for Sapsford. Again, this Aggie is just not a good football player. Got all their Aussies on now, all their south of the equator boys. Ferry's been smashed as well. Ferry looks really hurt. Still needs Walton for a few saves. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt me either. I've got him in a rare team. Yeah, a few Walton saves could help me as well. Wee Voigt goal would be fun. Oofed. Ferry took a sore one there. I think he got volleyed in the ribs. Merman booked. Oh, love that. He's not really been up to much defensively, has he? Falkirk not really posing much of a threat. Don't mind it. Good for the Quinny. Not good for the AA. Glad I kept with Fadinger. Priestman, but Priestman loves a bit of AA. Yeah, Forrest scored. I was cheering him on for that rare team when he came off the bench. Like, go on, Jimmy. Even just if he like McCowan should have just scored rather than trying to lay it back on for Forrest again. Forrest would have got the assist. I'd have been happy. Again, this is a bit of an even contest now. Dundee United down to 10 men while Ferry sits off for a minute. And they're really pushing down that left back area. Randall's having to play left back for a minute. Kurjota's got him on toast here down the channel. Cuts it back for Spittle. Spittle puts a lovely ball in there. And 23 with a nice clearance. Rollins. Calvin Miller plays inside for Spittle. Survey tackles. Lachlan Rose moves it on. Benny can't quite get that first touch there to beat the man. Calvin Miller gives it, wins a throw in. Remember when Sorare told us it wouldn't interfere with market prices? Now we have flash sales only when games on prices got quickly and don't come back down. How bad is it going to be in a few weeks? I think it's... I don't really know what to say on that, Mikey, to be honest with you. Remember when they told us they wouldn't interfere with market prices? Now they're setting prices for cards is essentially what you're saying. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think the instant buys have been too egregiously priced. Like when the lineups are out, some of them, it could have been a wee bit cheaper and stuff, whatever. But yeah, good point, Mikey. I think it just puts more pressure, more importance on doing your auctions, like getting your auctions in. I did into a player or two, but I did it yesterday for a guy who was like £2, 250, 280. So it's not as if they're... Again, there's that guy maybe normally like £1.90 or something. Yeah, probably, but I don't know. Torador, good to see you. The no auctions at weekends is helping the secondary market. Yeah, secondary market does get a good turn as well, and that's something that I thought we would have felt a bit more last year, because last year they had a much more well-rounded approach to card distribution, or when the cards came out, and they really, like last year, they sold more cards than ever. VAR potential penalty to Hibs, penalty to Hibs. Wow. I wonder if any of my stacks are feeling it. Chaiwa, Kerr. Unless Chaiwa's won it. Dragovic gives it away. Is this how they're... No, it can't be. Is it maybe more free at the back as Robin's on the leash? And it's more free at the back. Kerr won it? No way. For real? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. For getting the centre back involved in a pen win, please. Who do I want? I want Chaiwa taking it. It's going to be Suto or Kliji, but isn't it? I think Kliji's a record signing. Ferry whips a ball in. Nobody's there. Cleared. Campbell goal. 1-0 to the Hibs. To the Hibs. Highlights will be good this week, won't they? Dundee United starting to put the pressure on here. Could they score? Oh, Sapsford just a wee bit late to it. Big opportunity for Dundee United to get back into this. Definitely care. Yes, it is. There we go. Love that. Pen win for the defender. See Paslak or McCraw or McGrath, one of them off the bench would be nice. And then this Hibs Hugo team will be all right. If this thing was on the essence, that's all right, by the way. Don't mind that at all. Be Kelly team. Yeah, man, get us all the essence we can. Kabore, Melnick's, Sybil's off the bench now. Sparrow still leading the scoring for Motherwell. My problem with him is he's a mid. If he was a defender, yeah, he'd be way more usable. Just as viable as Priestman, really. Just compared to Fadinger, there's no point in having him, really, but... That should have been a red card for Kerr. Never a penalty. Wow. You're saying he should have got a red card for diving or simulation or something? Oh, Hearts carve open Dundee United. Lovely finish from Braga. Lovely finish. Braga's just in front of the defence is dropped into 6-yard box as Hearts attack. Braga just peels off them and he's just got a nice gap in the box. Receives the ball in between the lines, turns and shoots. Great chance. 3-0 Hearts. Game over. Does look more of a back three. Nah, eye gouge is being argued. Don't think it's a red or a pen. That's a counter foul. Look forward to seeing what's going on with this. It sounds divisive. I've got a wee Braga in a team somewhere. That's not bad. Anyway, Hearts are flying. Nick LaBelle's been picking it up. There's the clean sheet bonuses in. Both defences looking okay here. Let's say midfield is like the thing with Falkirk. Barbrook's all right. Early doors. He maybe had a wee adjustment. Yeah. I think he was double earlier, wasn't he? Oh, Hearts are breaking away here. Calvin Miller, he was going to ping that there, but it's blocked. Comes to Spittle. Hearts have got their tails up now. They want to put a bit of a show on. They maybe feel Dundee United are waning here. Who's number 10 for Dundee United? I don't like him. He's walking about too much. Tate. You might be gassed at this bad crack. Bad crack. Look at Hearts, man, slaying it. Calvin Miller at left back. Cheat code. Rangers looks like more of a back three. Randall's been all right. Randall's been all right. He's not really done anything meaningful, Reese, but he's looked better than against Rangers, like in terms of shoulder to shoulder strength and whatever. He's looked good enough. They're on the breakaway here. There's Tate getting involved now. Randall on the ball. Slides it through for Sapsford. Oh, good tackle, by the way. Oh, second ball. Comes loose. Oh, no, it was through to Benny. Then it came to Sapsford. Jamie McCart might have another decisive to add to his list today. Maybe a last man tackle in there. Not quite a clearance off the line geographically, but in terms of end result, it's kind of the same move. But yeah, Randall threads it through there for Benny. And yeah, got to be a last man tackle for McCart. But when he completes the tackle, Sapsford is the one that gets to the ball first and shoots. So I don't know if he'll catch it or not. He's on 100 here. I don't know if that's the second decisive clocking on. His AA is through the roof. 4 interceptions. McCart is cooking. Need Motherwell to keep getting some AA. Me too. A DA would help massively. Doesn't feel like Falkirk, from what we looked at, we're like some of these lads, it doesn't feel like they're up to much. Not looking at the stats, it feels like it is all Motherwell. Booth is off for Lowry. That could be a bit of a door opener. Otherwise, White's the only other player I think from the bench kind of maybe adds a bit of impetus into the match. He's only going to come off for one of my guys unless it's Masmanisi, which I doubt. Yeah, I need 60s, man. I need a 60 points from somebody in Motherwell. Yeah, Dundee United are still trying to be in this game, but the peel out wide here for Benny, or not, 11 is Ferry, sorry. Ferry swings it in all right. Hearts deal with it. Goes back to Ferry. Let's get Randall to play with. Randall drops the shoulder, drives into the box, beats 2 guys, and runs it out for a goal kick. Randall's look good. Don't know if that helps his AA or not. Nice position. Hearts again playing out from the 6-yard box. Come on, Fadinger. We get a wee Priestman penalty one, Fadinger penalty goal. Can we just get one of them like last week? That'd be good. Rangers demanding 34 mil for Chermiti. Wow. Makes you sick to your stomach. Fair enough, man. Hearts have looked good overall. Like, they've looked way better than what they did last week against Aberdeen. I've not watched them in Europe, but safe to say, they've with Calvin Miller playing left back, they've been kind of weird, but they've worked it really well. Braga's been good. Bassi was good. Everybody's been good for Hearts. Hearts have looked at a level above Dundee United overall. And although I don't think they're perfect, they're still missing a body or two. They looked a lot more what's the word? Well balanced is what I'll say, but it's not really what I was thinking of. But Moorman's off. That's fine. At least he's not going to score any less. Who comes on for him? Gerber-Drake and Katrumbas comes on for Sparrow. This might be where the game opens up now. Motherwell need to make those subs. Falkirk now maybe waiting to spring. Dundee United again, playing forward quite nicely, but Hearts just defend it really well, win the free kick. Renaud has been a key player in the match. I'm not sure. I think he's played well. I was kind of mentioning that before. The stats look great. He has been like nippy and busy, but and his ball, like the switch of play and all that kind of thing has been really on point. Here comes big Landry Kabori. I've got him for a team. Oh, Barbrook's on a 51 now. He's now up to 2 tackles, 1 again. Double's not far away once more. Kabori on for Kurjota, and this will be Magnuson on. Was it Kurjota? Renaud and Kurjota are off, I think that is. Magnuson, Kabori on. No, Bassi and Renaud came off, sorry. I thought Bassi was already off, actually, to be honest. They made a change at half time, we missed. Yeats for Sibbald. And there's Kabori. So if Melnix doesn't play, I'm getting Yeats off the bench for 27. It's just funny, isn't it? Captain Bain. Dundee United breaking down the left here with Randall. Right back takes it off him. And Hart's going to break down this side now. Who is on this side? 29. Let's see. 29. Kurjota. Yeah, so Bassi came off. Kurjota, McPake still on the wings. Braga and Kabori through the middle. Renaud for Magnuson, like for like. Yeah, both like for like, basically. Magnuson really good, by the way. I liked him last year when he was fit. Really strong on the ball. Holds off Dundee United well there. Moves out to the left side for Miller and McPake to get on. Back to McCart. To McEntee. McEntee clicking a wee 70, by the way, but no DA this time. And then Spittle plays forward. Kabori, big switch over to McPake. McPake slides it in for Braga. 1-2. McPake shoots. What a goal. McPake drives inside, sees Braga, hits him on the 1-2. Braga, great team player. McPake's finish is brilliant. Wraps it right around the keeper. 4-0 to Hearts. Megwa last man tackle. Love it. Manager looks happy. The Hearts manager looks happy with that. Lovely 1-2, by the way. You'll enjoy watching that go back. Nice 1-2. Four 0 to Hearts. Yeah, they looked really good today. You can say really good now at this point. Nice goals. Dundee have gave them some questions to answer without it being hugely problematic. Braga still not even on 100. It's been everywhere today, Braga. Yippee-ki-yay. Of course, my only Hearts player is Spittle. Ah, well, that explains it. That explains it all. Spittle's been forward. The game's not over. Still 25 minutes to go, so wouldn't rule Spittle out as long as he doesn't get subbed off. We'll go look at some Rangers scores now. Yeah, mega last man tackle. If you were brave and went Hibs, by the way, there's a route to go. Double defence, Campbell in mid. And pray for a striker. Last thing I needed was Walton to concede again. Yeah, same. It's probably wrecked some stuff, isn't it? Yeah, this is not going to cash anymore. Essence is cool. I don't mind Essence. 206. Yeah, I can need some more points. I don't want to fall into 1,000 Essence. 2,000 would be good. If we can save a wee last man tackle or something now, that'd be cool. All these things are into Essence now. Not Essence, sorry, XP. Scores from Hearts have just blown away the leaderboard all of a sudden. Hearts coming up with some big scores. Oh, DNP Gasarowski's not going to do anything for me. There's Braga there. Captain NFM still to run. This could be all right. Celtic in 11th. Shaqiri on the bench. Knew he was dodgy. We're doing not bad. We're doing no bad. Would we still be able to play leaderboard with just the Dundee derby? Maybe not. Is that next weekend? Yeah, Dundee derby's here for Pro. Arena in season. Yeah, I don't think it's enough for a leaderboard. I think you need half the league involved, I think. Like you need 2 games, I think. You need 2 matches for leaderboard. 1 match won't be enough. By the way, Dundee derby next week will be a fun watch, I think. A very fun watch. Dundee United have been all right today without being... Again, the attack, I'm not surprised from what I've seen last week. It looks like Mitsoko's on now. I maybe missed a wee substitution. I think Lacon Rose isn't on the pitch anymore. And yeah, Hearts a more deadly opponent than Rangers, you would say at this point. Oh, is that my boy Mergam on the pitch? No, looks like wee Mehdi Mergam's on. So we need Hibs or Motherwell to get knocked out. Yeah, if that's predicated on the... Oh, ball to the back post for Dundee United. And Randall, was that somebody? Who are you? Who was it that missed that? I don't think it was Randall. Maybe somebody else that's came on for him. Bit of a sitter there at the back post. Was it given offside though? Oh, it was Randall, by the way. Bit of a sitter miss, but offside doesn't count. Double change for both teams here in the final 20 minutes. Hearts going to make 2 subs. Dundee United about to make 2 subs. Kurjota does come off. We looked decent against Aberdeen yesterday, although they didn't look up to much. Aberdeen were like... I was going to save mentioning this for the breakdown, right? But Stephen Robinson is just Poundland Brendan Rodgers. Like, honestly, it just was so reminiscent of bad Brendan teams. Look forward to your team of the week being full of Celtic. Well, by the way, Hearts will be running team of the week quite hot as well. What did we watch yesterday? Dundee are definitely getting a player or 2 in the team of the week after yesterday. Borchnowick is on for Altena, and I missed the other sub, but 2 subs have just been made. Randall's coming off for Dundee United. Yeah, Joe Bevan, definitely. I was so impressed by Finnegan. I was really impressed with Owen Bevan as well. Astley put in a good shift too. Sorry, Dundee United have had their asses handed to them today. Ferrugia and Camera come on for Randall and Survey. It's 15 minutes to go. This game feels pretty dead as a contest. Let's go and check on that Motherwell game. Oh, we've got big points from Priestman. Still no bloody goals. Come on, man. A decisive in my team, I think, should be enough, hopefully. Double DA would be lovely. But Jesus, man. Come on, Motherwell. And again, Braga wins the ball back, turns it round, gets fouled. Clancy Waves play on. 29 cuts in on the right here on his left foot. Slides it down the channel for Kabore. Oh, Kabore, back heel flick. Spittle. Oh, Spittle set that up. A peach there for Braga for a tap in. It's just very well defended from Dundee United. Whoever was wanting Spittle there, so close to delivering you something right there. And yeah, who's that? Rollins, maybe? I don't know if that's maybe even worth a last man tackle. Nah, not quite. I said 26, must be 29. Now, Kudrata's not in the pitch anymore. No, I'm tripping. Losing my marbles with who's on and who's off. Are they related? No, Joe Bevan's Scottish and Owen Bevan's Welsh. Something like that. Spittle sits away Matto down the left here. Can he keep it in? He does. Matto driving down the left here. Good pace and desire from him. Cuts it into the inside. Borsnowick throws himself at it, but this is maybe an opening for Dundee United finally to break into. Is that Forbes on the breakaway? Or is that another guy? Number 20. Who's number 20? Is that a sub? Ferrugia. Good to see my boy Mergham's made his debut. Hearts a wee bit sloppy in possession there with Kabore. Dundee United don't really do much better with it. They've still got it, but I'd be surprised if Hearts don't hold on to this clean sheet. I think they'll keep it. Maybe one of the big questions for Team of the Week is, do we think of Calvin Miller as a left back? Oh, we've got a wee bit of buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Just a bit there. Matto's lively, by the way. Matto's looked lively. We still need 3 to 4 signings. Yeah, I think Presley said that around the Celtic game, didn't he? But 4 more players. Calvin Miller at Dundee still gives me the fear. Oh, really? KT surely. Yeah, probably. I did it last week, but did they start throwing tomatoes at me if I've done it 2 weeks in a row? Who knows? Let's see how Calvin Miller finishes this game. He's been good. He'd be getting it next. He scored a penalty, really, I think, on stats. But yeah, he's been decent at left back without being a standout, I suppose. And Dundee United just kind of rudderless in this game. Calvin Miller did play left back for Celtic, I think, when he was coming through, didn't he? Like, they tried to get me to play left back. So it's not a huge shock that he's there, I suppose, and that he's not terrible at it. Shermity, is that 1-1? Come on, Motherwell. You sons of guns. They've made all their subs. Voigt's off. But the rest of my core is still on. And the AA is climbing, man. Come on, boys. 63 points away. Come on, man. You can do it. Oh, he's off injured. Folks saying it looks like an ACL. Oh, my God. After they rejected that bid for him. Oh, my God. Talk about sliding doors. We're not selling him for less than 34 million. Do you want to double check that one? Oh, ouch, man. Hope it's not an ACL for the player's sake. You hate to see and hear that, you know, but wow. Talk about a quick twist of fortune there. Who's came on for him? The Deary? Asgard? Lost my streak by 4 points. Gutted. Gutted, Cammy. Hearts are playing good. Hearts have been good. They started the game really on top of Dundee United, and then there was a wee bit where they were winning 2-0, but Dundee United could have brought it back to being a contest. And then Hearts just took lift off in the second half. The Shankland hate watch is going well so far. Yeah, I bet. Has he had BCMs or is he not covering any KMs? No BCMs yet. Doesn't look like he's had many touches. Focusing looks like an ACL. Hearts on the break here. Spittle slides it out to the right here for Jota, number 29. 29 skips it through to 2. 2 tries to cut it back, but goes out for a corner. Yeah. Derek McKinsey's going to have some press conference to do after this one if it holds out this way. So Voigt, this team's now in the can, isn't it? Whatever. I doubt we're going to get Melnick's at this point. So I'll get Yeats' little 27 on. Kabore could get me a wee goal. Yeah, that's done. Mergham's here. Come on, Motherwell. Fadinger's been booked. Hate to see it. Come on, Motherwell. What do I need to play in to hit the streaks? So it's in-season SPFL. In-season kind of everything, mate, to be honest. In-season SPFL, English Championship, La Liga, English Premier League, Bundesliga, Liga 1, Belgium Jupiler Pro League, Eredivisie, Liga Portugal, J-League, and then Contender. And Contender is like Austria, Croatia, Bundesliga 2, League 2. So you just pick, there's only one region, which is Contender. Otherwise, it's all single league competitions for streaks. And they're all individual. So it's not like you can do the Scottish stuff and then finish it off with J-League stuff or whatever. The Scottish stuff only wins Scottish streaks, you know, J-League, so on and so forth. Braga going for some sort of record with 13 duels and 1 lost. Wow. Yeah, Braga's on it. He's been good today, Braga. He has been. Having a hit and miss SPFL weekend, says Gavin. Yeah, I'm kind of feel you there. Motherwell decisive is kind of the only thing I'm missing. Dylan Tate up to a 60. Fair play to him. And how long for double rewards? Not long, mate. It's like the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season. There's a blog that goes through it all individually because it is all over the place. It's like the first 2 match days here, but the first 3 weeks over here and whatever. I would kind of just imagine they're not on, to be honest. And then if you get any of them, it's a bonus. Yeah, I'd budget as if they don't exist. Oh yeah. We're getting towards the end of the game. Oh, really, really annoyed if Motherwell can't bring up a wee decisive for me. I'm surprised I would need more than a decisive from where I'm at. I'm 56 points away, which is the clean sheet and 2 mids are doing all right. Maybe the captain. Braga's off. Job done for him. Nick LaBelle's done well. Currently got rare SPFL Classic Celtic and rare in season MLS. Yeah, so you can play Classic SPFL as well. I've done that with one Celtic team this week. It costs essence to enter it though. That's my only gripe that I had with it. I beg my pardon. This team is a classic in league specific arena. So this is SPFL Classic I played this with. 10-man arena. It cost essence to enter it. So I'm not a mad fan of it. But if you have classic MLS, classic SPFL already, Reese, obviously the weekend is kind of gone now, but you can get into it with that to get some essence. If you have MLS essence, turn it into SPFL essence kind of idea, you know. All right, so we've got $20 of market credits to give away when we get to the end of the stream, which I'm going to hang on with for about another 5-10 minutes. I'm sure if I sell MLS and get into, it's up to you, mate. I would probably, not everyone, but there is a sell-off of it. MLS already kind of begun post World Cup. So if you were going to sell something of like high value, let's imagine you were going to sell, I don't want to say Messi because I don't ever want to sell Messi out loud on a stream, right? But if you're going to sell a guy that's worth some money to then take that money and buy a team, that would make some sense. To sell the whole strategy to then buy a whole other new strategy, I've never been a fan of that, Reese. I think you want to keep some legacy stuff year on year, kind of compounding in your Sorare club. So I don't mind a bit of asset stripping. I don't mind a little bit of consolidation. Like you love your Houston Dynamo collection, but you've also got fingerprints in 4 other clubs. Keep the one you love, get rid of the rest. You know, so whether you've got a star player or 2 that's worth money still that could maybe help you get something else started, that would be a good way to go. Probably, potentially. Or, as I say, consolidate down. Like there's one team that you really enjoy, one stack you really like, the rest of them haven't worked out too well. Maybe consolidate that way around. But I wouldn't do a whole. Personally, I'm just not a big fan of wholesale. Sell all this to buy all that. Because you need classics, you need legacy guys at some point, and even for playing All Star, MLS is very usable with the stuff you've got. All Star Classic, you're getting 4 teams at 4 tiers at rare and 4 teams at limited. Dundee United shot edge of the box, way over. And again, that's getting the essence. So I wouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater on that stuff. I'm looking forward to crafting Tuesday night. No, we're slipping, guys. We're slipping. You could still have some big scores. I've got some bad scores sprinkled in amongst some of them, but Braga 80. Oh, come on, Motherwell. 91st minute, Motherwell. Come on to France. Big shift by Falkirk, I think you're going to have to say. But Motherwell, man, really letting the side down here. against Baniac. Oh, nice. You're winning 40 quid on SPFL Rare. Love it, Reese. Love that. Not long to go either. Oh, come on, Motherwell. Don't do me dirty. Rangers approaching half-time. Fernandez and Devlin on 55s. Curtis on 48 catches the eye. Everything else pretty... Well, I suppose your quota's on 50. And from Hibs, it's not too surprising. There's no one who really scored many points. Oh, Motherwell, breaking my hearts. Makes me think Masfinisi just missed a chance. Hearts, are they going to get a fifth here? Spittle sends away Mato down the left. He's got two in the middle. He's got the energy for it. He's got support. Mato cuts back inside. Very cheap free kick to give away from Esselink. Mato, good foul one. Come on, Motherwell. Come on, Motherwell. Highest scoring player in the game is either going to be Liam Henderson or maybe Knight LaBelle or Poulsen. Isn't that funny? I kind of got these two games the wrong way around. I thought if there was a game going to be 0-0, I would have went with Hearts Dundee United. Motherwell Falkirk, I thought it was going to be one-way Motherwell traffic. But Falkirk really looks like they've reimagined themselves here. Fair play to them. Right, the 3 minutes of added time here for Hearts v Dundee United. Again, McGovern off the bench. They do like this McGovern kid. 94th minute. What's happening here? What's happening here? Yeah, SPFL cards. I expect them to drop in price a bit too. Which are some of these limited stacks is no bad thing. Rares, let's see how that goes. Game over. Yikes. Bad streaking. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Imagine Hibs are pure streakalific to end this weekend with a funny note, a funny twist of fate. Captain Bain. A Kabore goal would make me happy. If we can get a Kabore goal, that would be something to celebrate right at the end of the stream. Good second half from Falkirk, Mr. Mangerman. Hit the streak with the Dud squad. Baniac bringing it home. Love it. I put a bunch of randoms in an arena team. Looks like I'm going to get 1,000 essence from it. Well done. Love that. Love the randomness paying off for people. I've done teas with the random teams. Love that. And kind of from the selfish point of view, if I just don't want anyone else overtaking me, if this game could just end with these scores, that would be quite good. Just to give me something not to worry about. That's the end of the game. Ah. It's been fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We've got $20 of market credits to give away. What will we do? What will we ask? What is the question we can think of? Let's go and find a wee answer. Oh, by the way, we need MFL players. We need MFL players. $20 of market credits. I'll give that away now. But we need to get players in pronto. $11 players in the club. I've got 5. I'm maybe just going to go in secondary market some people just so we can register. I've sent you some MFL players. Oh, where? In the Telegram, maybe? Where did you send me them, Gavin? Ah, I've got some of them here. Right, I'll do this. I'm going to do this first, right? But I'm telling you, we've got a giveaway to do before we go. But I need to get this sorted. Rapid. So let's go and get some guys in. ML back. Oh, no. Scouting. Name. ML back. Bang. Let's get him in. And then Mirko Milic. Thanks, guys. Left back. There's 2 from Thomas. And Gavin, where's your teams? Did you send them earlier in this chat? Trying to scroll back, buddy. I don't see Gavin MFL chat. Maybe it was at the beginning of the stream and I missed some names. I'm just scrolling all the way back, buddy. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's a big chat. I'm sorry. If you search Captain Orange, you can have the ones. Oh, awesome. Let's do that. Competitions. Oh, no, let's go to this. No, this. Yeah. Captain Orange. And what did you say? You can have the ones left from last season. Nice. Nagishi. Cool. Nagishi. Amaro. We're promoted this year as well, remember? So way more payout. Big Toe. Matsuki's away. Yeah, let me just... I'll offer for all these guys. Doesn't accept Stone. Fair enough. Flint. You do accept Stone. Oh, Stone's not on that. That's weird. Yeah, 5. Doesn't accept Stone with that guy either. Cheers, mate. Any of the 3 agents? Oh, I'd send the other 2 guys offers, but it says no Stone. I think I sent his offer, didn't I? It was Garcia. Yeah. I'll take Garcia and Agri as well. We'll add them in. Awesome, Gavin. Got 2 from Thomas. There's like 5 from you. I've got some guys at my agency. We'll be able to go and get the registration done the now anyway. And then I'll cancel my guys once we're registered. And then we'll get the rest of the community together. Awesome. Finally got off streak 1 today with KT and the Motherwell boys, Michael. Well done. Good feeling getting off the mark, isn't it? Captain KT all the way. Should be done now. Nice. I'm going to add those 2 guys in. Captain Orange. Agri, isn't it? Nope. Agri's still... What was our boy Garcia? Nope. I'll hit refresh just in case. Hey. Boom. I wonder if Thomas Ronyan's offers are in yet. We might not need them. We might just about get there. Let's do competitions, register. Hey, we're in. Right before the deadline, we made it. Scott Bain or Salinger? Scott Bain. 20 clean sheet and the world feels normal again. Fingers crossed, Mikey, for that. Fingers crossed, my man. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a wee SPFL kind of question. Wee SPFL question. Let me see. Let me think of a question I can go and get a wee answer for. Something you should know from watching the stream. You would maybe know anyway if you just showed up. Right, okay. Right, pre-type your Sorare manager name. Do not send it. I'm going to ask you a question. The question is going to be a number. Okay? A number. Just a regular number. It's not a Sorare score, just a regular number. Okay? We did a bit of a watch-along type thing, bit of SO5 pro action here for Hearts versus Dundee United. It finished 4-0 to the Jam Tarts. How many players scored 80 points or more in the match for Hearts? Go. As I look at it now, 80 or more. Answers are flying in. Lots of right answers too, by the way. The right answer, very narrowly, is 4. Tom Renaud on a wee 78. 80 or more. We have Braga 80, McPake 81, Miller 81, McCart the Hundo. Congratulations. The first one I've got there is Sammy FM. Congratulations to you. Just going to censor the message now so I don't forget. Congratulations, Sammy. Sammy FM. Won $20 today. Excellent. Now, they did it last Monday. So all the credit winners this week. Maybe it comes out tomorrow. Good luck to you all. I'll see you all tomorrow anyway. We'll be back on the channel to do tons of stuff. It's another huge week, of course. And yeah, here, there, and everywhere. Scottish Football Daily, Celtic are here, Quinny 3001. Mondays, I'm on Axom if you've watched that kind of stuff as well. So big week ahead. And yeah, I've had a great one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you all enjoyed IKEA, whatever you were up to this afternoon. Hope your streaks did well. Hopefully all the leaderboard stuff holds well enough for us as well. Yeah, catch you later.